Hello everyone and welcome back to the CO2 Rundown. I'm your host, Chad Owens. Whew, what an amazing Kamehameha Day weekend it was. Man, I got to participate and be part of that parade, part of our culture. And I was one of those Na'ali'i Koa warriors that was protecting King Kamehameha. And let me tell you, it felt like I went back in time. I was so locked in, I was actually doing the job, right? They had a job to do, and that was to protect the king, to protect the highest of Ali'is, and that was King Kamehameha. And the people that came out, tourists, everybody, local people, it was an amazing experience. And so that was the highlight of my weekend. It felt so good, and we need to celebrate our Hawaiian culture more and more and more. And so I just wanted to say mahalo for everyone that came out and showed your support. It was well received, and it was just awesome to be a part of. And so, look, an exciting show for you guys today, as always. But before we get into it, you know I have to say mahalo to Long's Drugs for all of their support. Let's make Long's Drugs a part of our day. Let's dive on in to the CO2 Rundown. Curtis Murayama has an unbelievable article in today's Honolulu Star-Advertiser, as he had a chance to sit down with the legendary Les Murakami, and this one is special. This is for all the up-and-comers right now who may not have known Les Murakami as a coach. And some of these things that Curtis is talking about, I didn't even know, right? So this is refreshing for me to even read and to hear about. Coach Les Murakami took over the program, or started the UH program, back in 1971. He was given $500 to start the program, to build the program, to do something. He had no field to play or practice on. They did everything at the Alawai. And, you know, I mean, I'm trying to wrap my mind around what that could have been like compared to what we have today. And we all know what we have today, a beautiful stadium, right? But if it was not for Les Murakami and all of his volunteers and the staff that he put together back then, his commitment to the University of Hawaii, we wouldn't have, we wouldn't have that program. We wouldn't have the baseball program. We would not have a College World Series berth. We would not have 11 NCAA appearances, and we definitely wouldn't have the stadium that we have today. So he built this on basically nothing. And so this is a remembrance and a thank you story for Les Murakami as we are approaching Father's Day this upcoming weekend. And Curtis, thank you, man, for reaching out and shedding some light on history for our new up-and-comers and even for people like me to get that backstory of Les Murakami. So, Coach, just want to say thank you so much for all the years of, service, and for the building and just your commitment to our athletes and to the University of Hawaii. That's what it takes to be great, and that's what it takes to be legendary. Mahalo. Man, one of our local sports, one of the things that are indigenous to the Hawaiian culture, canoe paddling, is finally back. All right, competitive canoe paddling is back, and the annual King Kamehameha Regatta was held yesterday at Kailua Beach, and this was the Oahu Hawaiian Canoe Racing Association's annual event. And Lanikai took home the crown. This is their home turf. This is like home field advantage for them, as they amassed 18 victories, which is very, very impressive. Yeah, the waters out there could be choppy because of the wind, so they're familiar with that. and definitely has given them an advantage. But for me, I just think that, all these athletes, all these competitors that are finally getting their sports back and doing the things that they love doing, that's a big win. I talk about this a lot. Wins and losses, that comes with competition. But nobody ever loses, in my opinion. Especially coming through what we've come through. I've talked about the adversity out there in the water. Well, every single one of these competitors has faced the toughest adversity these last couple of years, fighting this pandemic. And so now that we're out of that, I feel like it's all smooth sailing. Everything is a win. And so I just want to congratulate, all the competitors, all the clubs that were out there. At the end of the day, we're at the beach, in the sun, in the ocean. Man, the elements that just make Hawaii, and it's what makes us so special. And I think I might start maybe doing some paddling. I don't know if I'm gonna jump into a canoe paddling club just yet, but it sounds like something very fun, something I'd be into. I love the water, and so if there's any canoe clubs out there, give your boy a call, because I'd be, definitely down to come and check it out and learn some techniques, so I can be a strong, paddler as well. But look, nonetheless, congratulations. If you guys want to dive deeper into this article, check it out in today's Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Congrats again to Lanikai. The NBA Finals. I got to apologize to all the Boston Celtics fans out there. I had the Golden State Warriors sweeping the Celtics, right? I thought that they were just so much more talented. They had the experience. But Boston is surprising everyone. They really are. But I don't think that they're surprising themselves. Every team, every locker room, especially at the pro level, you're professional athletes. So to me, anybody can win on any day. And the series is tied 2 apiece now. And the Golden State Warriors, without Steph Curry, they have no chance at winning this series. So the Celtics are going to be going into Game 5 tonight, and their main focus is to stop Steph Curry. Hey, don't let him beat you. If they take him out of the game, I think they give themselves a really, really good chance of winning the game and winning this NBA championship. If you can eliminate the best player in basketball right now and force everyone else to make plays, force everyone else to win the game, I'd like their chances. But the question is, can they stop Steph Curry? And Steph has shown that, hey, when the time comes to step up and make the plays, he's shown that he can take over. Right? He's so talented with the ball in his hands, eluding, double teams, and the Warriors do a great job of getting him open, setting screens, picking, and just getting him moving. Because if you watch Steph Curry, he does not stop. And as a defender, that can get tiring. Right? I played basketball. It's a cardio game. Right? You're up and down the floor. Right? And then you got to play defense against a guy like that. Good luck. So we'll see if they can get it done, but it's been an exciting NBA final so far. I'm still going to go with the Warriors in the end, but hey, who knows? The Celtics could continue to prove me wrong. Let's go. And I got to shout out all my brothers up north. The Canadian Football League regular season has kicked off, and it was an eventful week 1. Man, it just brings back so many memories. I love seeing the highlights. I love, watching these guys compete, especially a lot of these young guys. These up-and-comers that are getting their shots. Guys that I remember seeing in university, in college, training with us, now getting their chance, balling out, doing their thing, having fun, and at the same time, seeing some of these wily vets still doing their thing. Congratulations to all of you for yet another successful training camp, going into another regular season. Yeah, there's more stories to be told in the Canadian Football League. So make sure you guys stay tuned, because I'm going to be talking with some of these athletes, some of these coaches, and giving you guys a little taste, a little more from up north. And that is it for today's show. I want to thank you all so much for tuning in on this beautiful Monday afternoon. I hope you guys have hit that gas pedal and are coming out the gate sprinting, because that's what it's all about, that fast start to your week. Mahalo again to Long's Drugs for all of your support. Let's make Long's Drugs a part of our day. I'll see you all come Wednesday. Aloha.